Hello, everyone, and welcome to the All Hands on Deck finale. We're on the third round, heading in here onto Yukon. We saw 1-800 Hellbombs win their second round on Tumbleweed, so we're going to see how they perform in this third round. I'm very excited. See, this is the decider, unless we get a draw. Coming in here with Flynn, I believe, on a Vauxhall. Okay, team compositions. Immediately at the bat, we got Black Bat here on the double levy, full of Tantos. Duke of Stars is running double Vox cap fleet with a bunch of cringe cappers, so double Vox, some capping assets. Flynn here running double Vox, going to try and deny this E cap, and then scrub us in what is affectionately referred to as Big Milk. Herman on the other side of the map with the monitor ball being played by Xenophon. Herman running double cello. They're running the exact same fleet they were running in that first round with the monitor ball for Xenophon, snipes on the carrier, Hunter with the rail cello, sheep liner for the E cap, and then yeah, pretty strong opening from both teams. Limos here deciding not to go for that Charlie Point rush, letting them have it. Vox is playing very low.
Yeah, I wonder if it's anything about, anticipating some kind of like the leader HEKP play out of Scrubbus and having, because, BMBBs might be, slightly out of the top tier, but nearly two full racks of SH3 HEKP will sure do a lot of C denying.
That it will. We got a bunch of Illuminators immediately being thrown out there. I guess just why not?
It does. It increases radar return. It will even improve passive radar searching.
Additionally, so Flynn starting to go for that E cap denial. Xenophon, I mean, Hunter here. Going to try to get to the very highest point, but not able to trigger the RPF on the rocks. Wasn't able to get close enough in time. The Voxes are going wide out enough. The Meat
This
Tug
is actually
is going to probably survive long enough, along with the liner. Hmm.
This is actually going to be very rough for Limos, though, because they aren't able to deny C, and they won't be able to hold E against these CLs forever. Especially because Hunter has had, well, I guess he hasn't driven it fully over the point, but
Mm-hmm.
one liner does not two SH2 toting Vauxhalls beat.
No, well, not. We can see that now. Hunter's already walking away. Hunter's pulling away.
Yeah, the ideal here is they are able to get. I don't think they will. The other the other sprinter like flew off of it
Losing the
too.
drive,
Suppose
and
they're gonna drift.
they're both going to drift. So losing those two assets and not getting decap is going to hurt in the long run.
Yeah, the ideal is that they're able to get that E cap and then hide this liner behind the E point, so the Voxes have to, take some real hurt to take it. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Wow, really tough
Rails
start.
going out on this fringe capper. What's the purpose of this one being out here? I wonder. Is it just like sensor? What were they planning on doing with it? Who knows?
Force recon getting shot is a form of
Form of
sensors.
reconnaissance, yeah.
Got the
Scrub
meat
is
tug
swinging
on
around.
A.
Meat tug on A.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's moving up. It's getting shot ass on to these Voxes on the bottom. It's probably going to get that drive knocked. Yep, drive's already asleep.
we have interesting. We have Snipes carrier. This no, we had Snipes carrier last time. Never mind.
That we did.
Coil Tanto's cleaning up R1 Kuda's mid map.
And pulling back. Another flight going from Dagger. Going to try and chase after this cringe capper that was there. Arbiter
Coil gun
flight out of
completely out.
coils. Yeah.
Oh, that's so tough on. Oh, but the Vauxhalls are leaving. Oh, that is so clutch. We're going to be able to
Oh,
repair up this drive. repair up this CIC, drive back onto the E point and take it. That is lucky.
Flynn is unaware of what assets are obviously there. We have perfect view of everything. Losing that Charlie Capper upstairs, and not getting this E cap, especially because they could just walk onto it, take it. There's nothing to contest. That's a big loss.
Well, and what's interesting is that OSP is actually going for the BDEA push as opposed to trying to control ACE,
Hmm.
which is a very popular strategy. Well, sorry, a very good strategy that's become more popular recently.
Flight engaging this dagger flight here.
The enemy is securing zone common.
Arad missiles can't use those. Only
Neat
if they need
tug
those to
on
reroute
C.
twig.
Uh, no, nothing directly in position to go kill that. The meat tug
Yeah,
is.
Big Milk is coming around the corner of the
Oh,
beam.
the beam. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Into the
Almost.
drive, into the reactor, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Eclipse
Boxes due
Capper's
from
moving on to
Duke.
the cap now. Oh, Flynn is
Yeah.
going back, kinda into it. They're dead on the oh, that is
Oh,
such a oh no, I feel so bad for them. That must be infuriating.
not the first
That
The
time
enemy is
Hunter has
securing
been
zone
bloomed on in
X.
a tournament match to disastrous results. They're actually not going to be able to deny A either, unless they use that R1 wing.
that is true. I think this opener is going to start going to 1-800. Although the shaping that uh that Limos is doing, going towards this Bravo cap, trying to use the wall. Although the Voxes can kind of,
That's
there is a world where the Voxes can run down the carrier. There is a
there
world where that
is.
exists now. Duke of Stars Voxes can do that. They
It's
they're
really
gonna know where they
incredible,
are though.
really incredible how both sides have actually like flex away from the E point.
The A capper getting defended with SDMs. These rocket kudas are not gonna get close enough. Oh no,
Oh,
they
there
do
they
get some off.
go.
Yeah, no,
They
it's gonna die.
miss.
Yeah, it's not gonna live long enough.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, like 2 seconds, and that would have been theirs.
If my DT remembering is correct, if you only have R1s, you can survive with a drive and a RCIC. Interesting that no one chose to bring that on AMS.
Yeah, that is a good point. I was thinking about adding those onto some of my cap fleets, and I have done so. There's one cap fleet I have that uses the RCIC specifically so that they can just stay on points. Losing that A
Yeah,
cap's going to sting, but they still have that cap advantage.
they're sending another. They're gonna have. I don't think there's another R1 flight unless that's launching. You know,
Ooh,
ASF's launching next.
Spamtoes going on onto Hunter's uh, liner here. Some of the S1s hitting, but most of them going for the
Yeah,
chaff.
pretty good chaff release.
Sunderstrike now running away.
Actually has another wing right coming. It's gonna come from the C point. Above that lip. Oh, the monitors need to be looking at A here. They don't know that, but there is a sprinter maneuvering. Oh, it's leaving. It was thinking about it. It's leaving.
Yeah,
All right,
that it
now
is. I think
Snipes
it's going
has
for
guards.
Eclipse instead.
Now Snipes. Oh, Snipes has ASF that's gonna jump on this C strike wing. That's a pretty good trade.
Duke needs to wake up and get those guys out of there. Two separate strike. Yeah, that's strike wing. Oh
Oh,
no,
wait,
Snipes
interesting.
pulling away, probably thinking that it was an actual ASF flight.
Yeah. Snipes doing. This is not the first time. If you'll look to the very right of your screen, so like past C
Oh
point,
my
we have
god,
fighters
yeah.
getting chased off the map. So that while ships have a withdrawal line, fighters can chase as long as you want. And Kudas are like a couple meters a second
302,
faster,
yeah.
The enemy is
faster than
True.
securing zone
Tantos. So
Boxer.
the Kudas will eventually lose the Tantos. That one time he did that to me, like he did that to someone else's fighters. He came around and he cleaned up like my entire sprinter backline. It's awful. But this is going to put OSP at a cap advantage. Now ANS rotating back, so it's going to be even actually. 2 caps to 2 caps with about an 80-point advantage.
Another cringe capper though, getting caught out there, knocked out.
Yeah, and that's actually big because there are 2 more cringe cappers left.
The
And they're
enemy
both
is
on E.
securing zone eclipse.
There goes the eclipse cap going into favor of 1-800.
Yeah, so Duke.
Voxes. If only
Duke,
they knew
Duke.
that the carrier was up there. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, if only they knew. Absolutely, like using the top of this wall as cover is wonderful to see. Really fun.
The enemy
Oh,
secured zone
the
box.
Tantos won over there.
Did they?
Yeah, they
Oh,
knocked out
oh,
the
they caught
Snipe.
them. Yeah, that's funny. I
I
wonder if
think they
there's a
fired
limit
off
out there.
some size ones.
Oh, and Evade locked them and they stopped chasing. Craft AI. Uh, oh, so Hunter's dropping a decoy container around the rock. I wonder if Scrubbus will fire his either of his beam or his HKP on this decoy.
The
I guess
enemy
the fighters will
secured zone
probably reveal it.
eclipse.
Yeah, he
The
could start
fighters
getting rails
should
and
reveal it. They're
yeah.
going in on the funny igloo, which is a
Yep.
funny name for a funny ship.
I'd like to see if
Scrubb's not
oh,
falling for it. Beam straight in there.
beam straight in there. Do we have any more chaff? I'm not sure if we do. No, out of chaff. So this is going to be a structure broken LM.
Yep. And then the beam should do a number on it. Hopefully Scrubbus is... Oh, don't program a missile against that. Just beam it. Oh, we got a huge flight now coming over the ridge.
Yeah,
Loads
ASF.
of ASF.
Scrubbus has 18, at like 24 total command Nagis. That should be almost 100%.
Scrubbus's missiles are going to hit the dirt here, it looks like.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't worth programming.
Oh yeah. The premature nut, if you will. Starting to get fired on by rails. If he starts
Yep.
getting reactor crits, like main bus shorts, pretty soon he won't be able to fire his beam. He'll be just down to missiles.
This is going in favor of snipes here.
Yep.
And those Naganatas in it from a Scrubbus ending up not really doing much. 2 more
Double
Hexy
critted
missiles going
defenders.
out. Going for the rail cello.
Oh, that's
The
a.
Kudas. Okay, there's a huge swarm of Kudas. No way they don't knock out these Hexy missiles.
I don't know. Craft AI, they're still in the fight. You can't count out Craft AI.
Oh my god, they're gonna get past.
Yep. Yep. We've got another flight. No, this is a
That's a strike group.
uh,
That's going in on Big Milk. That could be decisive. The Railstone. I mean, dead. Just
Yep.
gone.
two HEKP, all it takes.
Oh, this flight's... I think it's going to murder Scrubbus. He's out of Naganatas. Can't stun them, can't get them away. That's a...
I would
14
trade a 3K missile Axford for a Railcello every day of the week. Or like 1K Railcello. Let's see how it goes. One defender and arc on this side.
Oh, Jesus, this is going to be the deciding one. Rocket's going in. It's dead. There's no way this thing's surviving. That's Big Milk dead. Bomb's going to come out any second now. Jesus. That is a regrettable loss. That's a
There she
3K
goes.
asset and knocked out of the match.
So CLs are diving onto the Delta point. We've got Flynn flexing out of the E point. We've got an A capper going in. But man, losing 3K points like that hurts.
Oh, that hurts so much. It's going to be... now the monitors and the Acellos they don't have to worry about anything. They know that they've killed such a valuable asset.
Yep.
And they have
Yep. That
freedom
was
to
their
just do whatever
anti-monitor.
they want.
Like, monitors are tough to kill with CLs, but Acellos, bow on Acellos are almost impossible. Like, 250 does nothing to bow on Acellos. Yeah. Flynn would be the only one, but he has SH2, which, are very susceptible to getting Auroraed. No heavy HEKP like we saw in the first game
The
on
enemy
Black
is
Bat.
securing zone comet.
Harley now going to
A
Limos,
point
and there's
capper getting
nothing.
The
locked
enemy
before
is
it goes on.
securing zone Atlas.
Yeah.
It's gonna get.
So if they get that A cap, they're gonna have a 2 cap advantage. I
Yes,
don't know
they
if they're gonna be getting dagger.
I think they will.
What kind of
No
missiles do we
strike,
have on these Voxes in their backpacks?
nothing.
We
Only.
not a
Oh,
size 2
those ones.
hybrids. Okay,
Yeah, gotcha.
nothing that can kill monitors. That's so much beef.
Yep, yep. I mean, you need, 450 dispatches, Acellos and monitors okay, but if you're relying on CLs, you need those missiles. And they were really relying on,
The enemy
on
secured zone
Scrubbus.
comet.
Ultimately, it's a bit of the expert was in that position, but there wasn't any sensor coverage, and there was no the craft just lost the fight, right?
The
They
enemy is
lost that
Yep.
ASF
securing zone
fight.
dagger.
I think I'm gonna be honest. Command Naganatas are very valuable, to be honest. What we've seen
Yeah.
there was a lot of act Naganatas were fired out there by Scrubbers, but a lot of them just ended up going for the chaff from the same target. They all staged on the same first thing they saw, and they ended up doing basically nothing to that entire flight. After the Naganatas had fired, they look at the numbers they still have. I think they killed maybe 3 with all those Naganatas fired, and
I,
The
I
enemy is
think
securing zone
I think the
Atlas.
key was that just Snipes that had more ASF up at that point than Blackbat did. Like when you have to go strike something and you can't and you stop pumping ASF, they get a bigger fighter ball than you. They win that engagement and they turn that into a strike to kill one of your 3K assets.
for craft brawl happening over here. Decap going to
The enemy secured zone dagger.
ANS gets
one
OSP
800,
gets a
but yeah,
Duke
monitor parking
in
himself on a
Duke in T30 range of his monitor blob. Not where you want to be.
the the
Decap
Voxes
will
are.
be denied.
Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, the Voxes are firing HERPF at this monitor. That's undesirable. The Acellos are throwing themselves onto this dagger. Well, Acello and a Meat Tugger throwing themselves on dagger, so
The
this
enemy secured zone
Capper
Atlas.
probably not gonna get away with it. This Acello's gonna engage those Voxes. The fight over here is going, of course, overwhelmingly in the favor of the craft.
Yeah.
And the
2-to-1
carriers are at the
advantage.
map edge, yeah.
When you engage with that 2-to-1 advantage, it's just so hard.
And then we got craft that are returning. We got pre-flight. Not a lot on pre-flight yet. Carriers are now going to get swamped, it looks like. Size 2's coming in on the Acello, which its Auroras were sleeping for a bit, but finally waking up. Yep, no hits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
one of
they've
the
got the
Foxes.
position. They've got the position where the Cello they can get side shots on the Acello, but it has to bow tank only one CL group. But
But at the same time, it's in front of a bunch of monitors, so it's getting disintegrated.
The
GG.
enemy is securing zone dagger.
Yeah, carriers now surrounded in craft from snipes, and they're gonna run out of ammo soon. Dagger now going to Limos as well.
Running out
And
of 20 mil and 35. That's funny.
the
That's a
Vox.
successful fighter wing.
Duke of Stars first Vox not being able to get away. Well, second Vox not being able to get away from the MNs. He got brutalized. Now Flynn is starting to take fire. Trying to jam, but ooh,
Ooh.
that's helpful. Unfortunately, not all the monitors were in that. Bloom only one, and the Acello that helps them. It also
The The
For a
enemy
moment, it ruined their
secured
track.
zone
No, they still
dagger.
have the lock, and the foxes can no longer see the monitors under that much jamming. They don't have their own illuminators, I assume. Yep, no
One
illuminators.
floodlight. One
Oh, one
floodlight.
floodlight. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong box. Oopsies.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is, like, they could absolutely just pounce on the bloomed Acello and kill it right now, but Xenophon is pushing them away, allowing the Acello, time to make range.
Yeah, and also they still just gonna keep shooting at this crippled Vauxhall down on the bottom of the wall here, and the other Cello by the dagger point is just denying this Fox the opportunity to go to D. This is a 4 cap now. The front line of 1-800's getting pushed to the side, but what's left of the front line being Flynn, Duke of Stars. I mean, these Voxes are not going to be long for the world. Getting hit before 50 bow on. The cellular fighting is fine. This isn't looking great for them.
Yeah, yeah, I think right now they're down about 4.5K in frontline assets. Their carriers are basically done. They have five, six, like set 13 planes total. Snipes has like probably quadruple that. Yeah, this is a really tough spot to be. And the assets they do have, yeah. So but now they're down 6K in front line. Their carrier's basically tapped out. Flynn is getting shoved to the edge of the map. I think this is it. I
Yeah. I think they're going to see and, you know, check the math. They're going to maybe try to find some way to win over the next few minutes. But at least from our perspective,
yeah.
this is Snipes just has so many planes still.
We're gonna see
And
Hunter absorb another S1 strike. His 800-point liner absorbing like almost every cycle out of this. I think every single strike cycle out of this. These double levies were absorbed by Hunter's shipbox LM.
yeah, with the chaff and just using the hull. Got an anti. That's a. Okay. Yeah, doing a number there that time. But there's nothing nearby to cap that Charlie point. It was that they just don't have the assets to just get on the caps.
Is that gonna hit the carrier? Do these have coils? I think his contain. Oh no, it's gonna get chaff.
Act
That's so
Haj,
sad.
yeah.
No fun allowed. Yep. So Duke almost completely out. His one sprinter hanging up around Flynn's protective embrace. Flynn, one Vauxhall at about 70% total HP. The other one at mostly untouched, just some classically red spectators, classically red thrusters.
Ruby
Ruby
flight.
flight.
What's the issue? This is perfectly fine.
Maybe it can't. It's just jumping around. Can he not order it anywhere? He's splitting. Oh, it's stuck or something. It's
Interesting.
moving. Huh. He's like splitting stuff off from it. I'm not sure. You'll have to describe that to us after the match. Yeah, carriers driving onto the sea point to try and cap it. I believe they are out. Nope, all the fighters made it back alive. Monitors engaging the Flynn CL group again.
Forcing it back repeatedly.
Yeah, I will say, in the last tournament finals, how many Acellos did we see in anyone's comp? Like one
Um,
rail cello, I think.
well, if I remember, I'm trying to remember. I think there was like maybe one or two for like PD, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I don't
It's
know,
been a
but that
while. That was all the
definitely
way back in July.
that is true. Definitely really important frontline assets this tournament. You know, almost every OSP comp includes ones.
So take a look at. Oh, hopefully it says something polite.
Yeah, I think they might just be debriefing the match here because yeah, Flynn's not really going anywhere.
It's just like, how are you there? Oh, they got a bomb off on Snipes actually. Moves
That's
command.
funny. There's the GGs.
Oh, that's at least Scrubus running. Are they going to call it? This is where I'm going to announce that it's actually best of 5. And yeah, they got to play at least
The enemy is
one
securing
more
zone
round, you
common.
know?
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's be here for another 7 hours.
Can you imagine if I didn't make the rule about one, like 3K carrier per team?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be brutal. Awful.
High die heaven. Yeah.
Voxels are
Well,
splitting.
as the match wraps to a close, is there anything you want to say, before we get the players back in here, about how the tourney went?
No,
We saw both
I'll
of these
save that.
teams.
I'll save that for whenever they're all upstairs. Um,
We saw both of these teams, climb through the ranks. Maybe,
The
yeah,
enemy
some.
secured zone
It's
common.
definitely the Hellbomb has given Limos its closest matches so far, even in their wins.
oh, there we go. They're calling GG. APU's going in on the carriers. Alrighty. Well, there we have it. We have our tournament winners for the all hands on deck tournament. Limos. We're going to get all the players up here onto the event stage now. Join